2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss to Denver. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Clark is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Oladipo in at the point. Well, Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out in this one tonight?
Boy, what a classic low post, strength-on-strength contest we are in for tonight. Now, that's more the exception than the norm these days. But I'll tell you what, you give me some skilled big men on the box doing work, I'm all about that.
And Clark slams it in.
If you make a mistake against Jimmy Butler, this guy will find a way to make you pay. Pretty pass.
Here's Westbrook. Yes! On the wing, Isaac. Five on the clock. Another shot.
Well, the size and the length of Jonathan Isaac presents a problem for the defense. This guy uses that frame to draw fouls.
Seattle shooting their first free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Isaac. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Outside Butler. Launches a three. No good on that one. Seattle goes the other way with it. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Billy, Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. He is obviously concerned about shutting off Westbrook's driving lanes. Coach said when they surround Russ with enough shooters, the defense extends, and he takes advantage. Our rotations will have to be smart and fast. If not, Kevin, Russell will have a pick-your-poison scenario at hand. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Kennard. And it's blocked. Hit his leg. And it's whistled a kick. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. Oladipo outside. One-on-one fast break. Tries from 16. That one a little long. To the middle. And the pass to Clark. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anunoby passes to Westbrook, and he gets it to go.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now, here's Oladipo. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Westbrook. Got it from 16 feet. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
Well, in the screen and roll situation, Russell Westbrook may be the most difficult guard in the league. So smart, so tough.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Seattle on defense. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Nailed from three-point land.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. 12 seconds left in the first. Now here's Oladipo. Over Boucher. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Seattle ahead. They're up by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the floor for Seattle, they've got Clint Capella. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. Here's Kennard. After Clint Capella's bucket, Isaac with the steal. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim, my goodness, how you feeling?
Here's Oladipo, and it's blocked. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. Passes it to Kennard. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Seattle leading by 6. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Well, this guy is so special. On the attack on the interior, this guy is seeking contact. He doesn't want to avoid it.
Pass to Butler. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivals. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Shot clock at 6, and the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Chicago calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Russell Westbrook. .157 left in the first half of the game. Wood finds Oladipo. Butler against Isaac. Butler passes to Clark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Westbrook takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
It's Oladipo on the wing. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. They get Russell Westbrook.
And with Victor Oladipo, the impact he has on the scoreboard is huge. But you can't discount how great he is as a defender.
Oh, there's no doubt, Greg. Think about it. The last time he played a full season, he was first-team All-NBA defense. This guy has great length on his arms. He can cause a lot of miscues with his ability to pressure. And he's strong enough to deal with wings as well. So there's a versatility there that you love.
But he stays with it. Here's Capella. 4 on the shot clock. No good that time. Some solid defense from Butler. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets brain trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David.
Well, Russell Westbrook has excelled at being a facilitator. You love when he's focused on making his teammates better.
Shoots from the baseline, off the left rim and out.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Anunoby against Kennard. Out to the right wing. Oladipo taking his time here.
I love that Russell Westbrook tries to...
And so it's Seattle. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Checking out Seattle. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I think...
And that'll...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Kennard. Christian Wood is out there with Clark. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the small forward position.
Well, everyone knows that Jimmy Butler has a scoring mentality, but there makes the extra pass beautiful.
Pass to Boucher. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it, and he gets it back. The shot's good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's the pass to Kennard. Butler with the ball. Three-pointer. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Westbrook against Kennard. Double team on Westbrook. On the wing, Isaac. Here's Capella, and it goes down 2 points. Capella's got the lead up to 14 now for Seattle.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Passes to Wood. He dishes it to Butler. Got a piece of it. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Butler against Anunoby. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
And Oladipo kicks to Butler. And Capella sends it back. Here's Isaac. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
I think the fact of the matter is all the tools are there for Jonathan Isaac. It's really a matter of being consistent for this young guy.
Boucher finds Westbrook. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Boucher. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Bulls trail by 18. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, during his career, Oladipo has been a legit threat from deep. You have got to close and challenge that jumper.
Here's Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now, here's Oladipo. Pass to Clark, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Isaac. He's got 6, and the call will be against Luke Kennard. That'll be his second foul of the game. For Seattle, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Now here's Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Kennard after the basket by Seattle. Goes back up. Wood with the bucket.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Isaac. Off target from outside. And so it's Seattle, holding a big 18-point lead to close the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Russell Westbrook. There's Boucher out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Anunoby in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Utah Jazz.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
Now here's Oladipo.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Anunoby with it. Now defended by Oladipo.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Right now we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with the similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
Now, here's Boucher. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Anunoby passes to Capella. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Oladipo against Westbrook.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
He lobs it up.
I'll tell you, that pass shows how in tune Russell Westbrook is with every one of his teammates.
Chicago with the ball. Oladipo, the pass to Butler. And since last season, Doris, a lot of coaching changes. Why do you think so many?
Kevin, I think there's a lot of contributing factors. Some of it is ownership and front office changes. Whenever that happens, coaching changes are often the next shoe to drop.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Seattle.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Russell Westbrook.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And the first one at the line is good. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Lenz checked in for Clint Capella. Ellington comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Justin Winslow in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Brown. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Winslow. The pass to Ellington. Puts it up from 12. Lenka kicks to Boucher. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.